Okay, this is the bridge at Marpleton, the bridge that crosses the Holly River. This is the left fork of the Holly River. And this road goes up Lick Run. Now Lick Run Creek, about 100 yards away from here, dumps into the left fork of Holly River. Once you get up here a piece, the Lick Run Creek just parallels this road all the way up to lower Lick Run where the Fishers live. We're going to go up to the Marpleton Cemetery. I have seen trucks up this road, mostly it's UTVs and ATVs that use this. It's about 150 yards from the bridge where you turn to the Marpleton Cemetery. There is an old sign here right where this metal post is that you see on the left here. See, there's what's left of the sign. It's hard to see during summertime when all the vegetation's up. And it's out this road that's on the left side here. The cemetery's only about 50 yards from that split in the road there, right along the main road. So it's a pretty quick walk. There are some old stones in here. I believe there's about 80 graves here at the Marpleton Cemetery. Never irritated a hawk, red-tailed hawk. I'm going to look for a cutlip grave. It's the oldest one in here. I believe he was 1799 to 1845, so I've got to find that. Interesting name. Hero Boggs Mullahan, 1908-82. I gotta find this cutlip. I think I see it here. Yeah, had some trees fall on the back corner of the fence there. Here he is, William Cutlip. Let me try to get close to this. WM, meaning William Cutlip, 1799 to 1845. September 5th, 1845 is when he died. That's the oldest one here, as far as the first one being buried. Because of the shadows here, but this is William's wife, Susan Cutlip, born in 1802. She made it to 1895. It says, as a wife, devoted, as a mother, affectionate. I can't read the bottom line. Delia Brown, 1870, 1894. A lot of old stones. Another cutlip here. Boy, these 1888, 1918, J. Fent Cutlip. Julia Cutlip. 1841, 1927, and Ira Cutlip, 1833 to 1922. There's Dorothy Bright, 1918, 1918, GR 11/8. That's like when they removed graves from the cemeteries that were flooded by the creation of the Sutton Lake. That's the type of stones they created. So apparently some of them were relocated here. I'll double check that. There's several of them all along in this area that have those GR numbers. Jackson. A couple Wares here. Bernard Ware, 1866, 1917. Over here, Rachel Well, 1848, 1922. Julia, 1901, 1918. These are clearly relocated graves. Okay, I did find it. Jacob Fisher, Revolutionary War, 1763-1846. So if he was buried here, and this is just not a memorial marker, because obviously that's not an original stone, he would have been the second person buried here, 1846. That William Cutlip was 1845. So someone will have to, if someone knows the history of that, I'll do a little research to see if that's just what I call a memorial marker, or he was actually buried here. Next to him is a Browning, 1903, maybe 1907. As you see, here's one of the unmarked graves. I mean, a marked grave, but no inscription on the old field stone. There's several of those. So there you have the Marpleton Cemetery. It's down near the mouth of where Lick Run Creek dumps into the left fork of Holly River, Braxton County, Marpleton, West Virginia. Okay, right behind the point where the Marpleton Cemetery is, you see there's coal laying there. That whole big pile that you see, there's coal. There's a couple of mine openings right here. Look like they're collapsed. We're going to walk up there and take a peek anyway. Obviously, iron rails sticking out of where this mine opening was. It was under this set of rocks here, but a lot of collapse over it. Over 100 years of non-use. That is probably to where those rocks are, 20 feet up. So somewhere in this area was where the mine opening was. That's just buried for good. Okay, the first mine opening where we saw those rails stick out's right there where those rocks are. The second one's here. And you can see the little path around. There's another mine opening right there. This first one with the rails sticking out, I will tell you, on the opposite side, that's only about 150, 200 feet in elevation, but at this same elevation on the opposite side, on the Lick Run Creek side, there is a mine that looks like it has an opening with rails sticking out. And Sonny Fisher kind of thought maybe this mine went all the way through the mountain. It's probably only a couple hundred yards from one side to the other. And I can tell you, I walked up an old spur rail line in here. It keeps going, so maybe there's more mines. Where you see this hump right here, just right on the other side of it, or right along this, is that spur line. It's straight shot. I'm sure if I brought a metal detector up here, I'd find some spikes. Maybe you could see it there where it's humped up. It's spur line straight as an arrow, going all the way back down Holly River there. Left fork of the Holly River. You just follow this, you can kind of still see the spur line. It starts to deteriorate from erosion. It goes straight back, right along these rocks here, until it starts to open up a little. Now I've made it about 150 yards above the road that leads over to the Marpleton Cemetery. And that stream you see over there is the Lick Run Creek. Right there's the road. Goes up the lower Lick Run. And this mine has a little opening at the top. And you can see, same type of iron rails that were in that other one, same elevation. So this may have went all the way through the mountain, but 250, 300 yards. Okay, this mine with the rails sticking out over here on the Lick Run side, it's one of three. And I thought up at the top there near the rock that we'd find a hollow spot. I probed around with my mining bolt, didn't find anything. So it's got a lot of natural erosion on it, hiding wherever the entrance is. This possum ran up the tree here. Look at that. Just gonna try to play dead and ignore me. Only about 6 feet away from it. Literally, I'm 3 feet away from it. Just really had this road build up, the foundation with these rocks here. When I got back up to the fissures up Lower Lick Run there from the Marpleton Cemetery and those mines, He told me of another cemetery before the last creek crossing here up on the bank, and sure enough, here it is. This is old, unattended. I don't know if there's anything written on these. We'll find out. Yeah. Oh boy. I can't make it out, unfortunately. John somebody. See, this one has S.C. Ware, born 1840. Very hard to see. Died May something, maybe 1907. Where my bag is there's a couple foot and headstones there. Of course, this one here, one hidden back there. The one with that writing I couldn't tell right in there. There's a few others, a couple laying flat in here. It's a shame. It'll be forgotten in not too long. And that's knocked over. I don't think there's any writing on it. Didn't appear anything on that side. Or that side. Don't see anything. Okay, I've just topped the hill here from Lower Lick Run. Getting back to Guardian, that's what I'm greeted with. This nice orange sunset. Long day over in Lower Lick Run exploring Marpleton, the mines, that Ware Cemetery, which we did find some information about it. That S.C. Ware was Shedrick Ware. Very small abandoned cemetery there. It's starting to rain on me.